Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Oh. Not microphone. Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to How to Act in a Restaurant, another podcast episode starring only me, not Chef Alan. This would be the week where I would publish a written essay, and for all intents and purposes, this Substack is meant to be a written Substack. However, I started writing the essay today, which was titled How Not to Be Annoying When Ordering Off a Menu, subtitle Just Don't Be Annoying. And I thought maybe it's better to just go on a full-blown in-person rant than attempt to not sound psychopathically irritated by human beings. If you have been a server, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've been a guest and you're annoying, you may be offended by this, but you probably won't, because typically the guest who's the most annoying when ordering off of a menu in an annoying way does not have the self-awareness to realize how freaking annoying they're being. So let's go on a little rant here. Cheers, I'm having a gin and soda. We have absolutely no citrus in our house, or I would be having a martini with a twist. Okay. First things first. I do just want to preface this by saying, obviously, it's completely fine to have questions about a menu. Obviously. You don't work here. You may not know a lot about food. You may be branching out and trying new things. Ask about things, but ask in an actually curious way, not in an accusatory or a way that is also not valuing your server's time. And I know that might sound a little like, fuck off, you're getting paid to do this job, but everyone's time deserves to be valued. And I just want to say that as the flat principle of what I find most annoying about people when they're ordering off of a menu and being annoying. So let's go a little bit further into that. What do I mean by that? The most annoying thing is when a guest calls you over to their table and they say, well, what do you like? And you name off all of the things that you like. You guide them through the menu. And then they say, I don't like any of that. Here's my question. Why did you ask then? Why did you ask? If you already know what you like, then pick the thing on the menu that you like. Why do you want to waste my time in asking my opinion? And again, I know this sounds bitchy and kind of annoying, but it is annoying. It's annoying. The other thing that's annoying, you call me over to your table and you proceed to basically read the entire menu out to me while you're trying to make your choice. And I am just standing there saying nothing, not answering any questions, not offering any guidance because I cannot get a word in edgewise. Well, maybe I want the hamburger, but the risotto sounds good, but the duck, wow. Oh, you have pheasant on the menu? Go through that before I get back to your table. Talk amongst yourselves with that sort of conversation. By the time I come back, I would love to get your order. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? The other thing that's really annoying, well, let's just have a small little digression here to say, if you have food allergies, and most people who have very serious and life-threatening food allergies are very careful to tell their server about that right off the bat. Because honestly, you guys, the amount of hidden dairy and nuts even that are in food that may or may not be listed on the menu, you have to make sure that you are telling your server what you're allergic to, even if it doesn't say it on the menu. There's hidden shellfish. Did you know that people use scallop powder in a lot of things? Did you know that people use a lot of milk powder to bind things? Like the fryer probably had something glutinous in it. Like, you have to make sure. It shouldn't be embarrassing. Nobody cares about allergies now. Nobody cares. So just make sure, especially if it's going to fucking kill you, that you tell your server about your allergies. Done. That's fine. What's different is ordering things off the menu that don't exist on the menu, or making up your own menu items. For instance, I once had someone come in who was hardcore paleo and wanted a hamburger with no seasoning in it, no bun, bacon, and egg on the side. We are not a brunch spot. It was a very nice dinner spot that I worked at, and we did not have a bacon cheeseburger with an egg on top on the menu. Did they end up getting that? Yes, they did, because we're very accommodating and hospitable. Was it annoying as fuck? Yeah. Was it embarrassing for the guest? Yes, I made fun of them a lot. I made a lot of fun of them, and I didn't like them, you know? And like, it's not cute to be not liked, especially not by a server. I don't know. Okay, last thing that I will say that I find really annoying about people and ordering is this. Oh, God, this makes my fucking skin crawl. Let's just use it for instance. Can I get chicken added to my salad? No, ma'am, I'm so sorry. We don't do that here. Well, I see you have chicken here on the menu, so why can't you put that on my salad? Because we don't do that here, and this isn't your home. It's also not Sweetgreen. So if you want a salad with chicken on it or whatever specific thing you're looking for, go to the restaurant that has that. Otherwise, what we have to offer you is listed on the menu that I handed you 25 minutes ago when you walked in the door. You know what I mean? People spend a lot of time working on their menus and their dishes. Chefs practice. They teach their line cooks how to do these sets perfectly. If it's an ever-changing menu, it's exciting and it's seasonal, and you should be thrilled to get to try what's coming out of the kitchen. If you're going to a restaurant, you just be excited about what's going to be brought to you or presented to you that you can't make yourself at home. You know what I mean? You're in a restaurant, you're not at home. So yeah, those are the things that I find really annoying, and I hope that you enjoyed this and that, you're not too upset. And if you are, well, you're part of the problem probably. So just think about that. I love you all. And even if you are annoying, just remember that my mom, who's my favorite person in the world, is the most annoying person in the world to get an order from, because she gets dressing on the side. She wants her tea without sweetener. There's always something. And she's my favorite person in the entire world. So just know that even though you are so annoying, I probably still love you anyway. I'm just trying to teach you how to act in a restaurant. Wow. Do you like how I tied that up in a bow? If I had written this, that probably would have been my last sentence. Anyway, is this a podcast? I don't know, guys. It might just turn into a podcast. I don't know what to say about it, but we'll see. Oh, my legs up the wall alarm is going off, so I gotta go. Okay. See ya. Bye.